France, a total population of 67 million, France is a unitary semi-presidential republic with its capital in Paris. France is a unitary the Germanic Franks arrived in 476 and formed the Kingdom of Francia, which became the heartland of the Carolingian Empire. The Treaty of Verdun of 843 partitioned the empire, with West Francia becoming the Kingdom of France in 987. French monarchs were embroiled in a series of dynastic conflicts with their English counterparts, collectively known as the Hundred Years' War. Religious civil wars between Catholics and Protestants. 17th century under Louis XIV following the 30 Years' War. The 7 Years' War and American War of Independence, the French Revolution in 1789, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. France reached its political and military zenith in the 19th century under Napoleon Bonaparte, subjugating much of continental Europe and establishing the First French Empire. The French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. The French Third Republic in 1870 in the midst of the Franco-Prussian War. In 1944, a Fourth Republic was established and later dissolved in the course of the Algerian War. The Fifth Republic, led by Charles de Gaulle, was formed in 1958 and remains to this day. A global center of art, science, and philosophy, it hosts the world's fifth largest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites and is the leading tourist destination, receiving over 89 million foreign visitors. Francia, or Realm of the Franks, English word franc, free, medieval Latin, francus, free, exempt from service, free man, franc. The oldest traces of human life in what is now France date from approximately 1.8 million years ago. France has numerous megalithic sites from the Neolithic period, including the exceptionally dense Karnak Stones site, approximately 3300 BC. Julius Caesar conquered the remainder of Gaul and overcame a revolt carried out by the Gallic chieftain Vercingetorix in 52 BC. The Gauls, mixed with Roman settlers, Latin, from which the French language evolved. The Roman polytheism merged with the Gallic paganism into the same syncretism. In 312, Emperor Constantine I converted to Christianity. Celtic Britons, fleeing the Anglo-Saxon settlements of Britain, settled the west part of Armorica. The first leader to make himself king of all the Franks was Clovis I. In 1066, William the Conqueror added King of England to his titles, becoming both the vassal to as Duke of Normandy and the equal of as King of England, the King of France. The House of Bourbon, the Kingdom of France, which was fully declared in 1190 by Philip II of France. The French nobility played a prominent role in most crusades to restore Christian access to the Holy Land. The Crusader states, French knights, also made up the majority in both the hospital and the temple orders. Charles IV the Fair died without an heir